My name's Dustin, and I'm doing a video on unit conversions in physics, or why texting while driving is a bad idea. So, our question is, how many feet on average does a car travel in the time it takes to read a single text message? We're going to have to make some assumptions. We're going to assume that highway speed is going to be 70 miles an hour. The average length of a text message is 15 words, and the average reading speed of an adult is 250 words per minute. From mechanics, we know that distance is equal to velocity times time. So to find the distance that the car travels, we need to know the time in seconds and the velocity of the car in feet per second. We'll start with the velocity. We're given that highway speed is 70 miles per hour. There are 5,280 feet in 1 mile, and 60 minutes in an hour, and 60 seconds in 1 minute. So, to handle the unit conversion, we're going to start with our speed here. We're going to multiply that by the ratio of feet to miles, the ratio of hours to minutes, and the ratio of minutes to seconds. When we do that, we come up with 369,600 over 60 squared, which would be 3,600. And then the units carry through, so we have miles, feet, hours, and minutes in the top, and hours, minutes, and seconds in the bottom. We can cancel miles with miles, hours with hours, and minutes with minutes. So we're left with something that's in terms of feet per second. In this case, 369,600 divided by 3,600 gives us 102.6 feet per second. Now to find time, we know a reading speed in terms of words per minute and the number of words in the average text message. We can assume that the number of words is a length, and then the 250 words per minute is a velocity. So we use our velocity equation, distance equals velocity times time, and solve for t, getting that time is equal to distance divided by velocity. We plug in our distance and velocity, and we come up with a time of 0.06 minutes. Using the same strategy as before, we convert minutes into seconds, and again, minutes cancel with minutes, so we're left with 0.06 times 60 seconds, or 3.6 seconds. We now have a time, 3.6 seconds, and a velocity, 102.6 feet per second. Going back to our velocity equation one more time, distance equals velocity times time. We plug those values in. So our distance is going to be 3.6 seconds times 102.6 feet per second, with a result of 368.28 feet. The average football field is 300 feet from end zone to end zone. So, in the time it takes you to travel, or in the time it takes you to read one text message, you're going to travel the length of approximately 1.2 football fields. Don't text and drive.